Hey everyone, welcome back to the RPGames YouTube channel. My name is Ralph, this is Wrath of the Righteous. We're in a little bit of a pickle. Previous episode I spent quite some time running around the map with my main army trying to locate new locations. What I did not take into account was that there is moving demon armies heading for my buildings. The issue now is that I have 3 level 7 demon armies heading towards me, and I have only one army to take care of them, which is our main army of Setsuna here. So yeah, this one we might be able to catch. Let's see how that goes. Battles themselves, I assume, are not going to be too challenging. But it's just a pity that we only have one army that can actually take care of them. That is nice. Let's do some extra damage. I'm guessing they won't last very long. How about we just shorten that even more? There we go. Okay, so now we need to see how we can get... Where are they going? They might be heading to Drezen. It looks like this army is going past the Gloomy Gorge, going this way. So, with Setsuna, I kinda need to head over here. I actually didn't even look at what the army composition was. Well, that went well. And that should be the end of that. Let's see if that last army is exactly the same. It is. Okay, so we have 3 of the exact same armies attacking us. I could have made it a lot harder had they combined into one gigantic army, but... I am not the demon general. So, let's not give away the best tactics here. Okay, we dealt with that part. We can increase Crusader morale. I don't think that's really needed. Let's augment another relic. I'm actually curious to see whether we can now take on that random encounter with the dragon. So I'm gonna head over here, see if that random encounter occurs again, and then see if I can take it out with the current party. That would be very nice. This is the one, yes. So let's smite it. Let's hit Light of the Angels. And then let's start spellcasting. And it has spell resistance, of course.
I will resist.
Armor class 36, okay, that is not too bad. Let's put Freebooter's Bane on it. And walk Greybor a bit closer. Alright, Regil, let's get you in here. That was a miss. Ember, let's throw some Scorching Rays at it. Nope, that did not do anything. That takes out Regil almost completely. So I think this is still, it might still be too strong for us. Yeah, we need to overcome 30, so that is not that easy.
Prepare yourself.
Would be nice if Arushale would hit it at least, but she does not. Greybor still cannot reach it, which is a pity. I think we're gonna skip Regil's turn. He's out of here. Right. I'm guessing it's going to be immune to Evil Eye, but we're gonna try. It is actually not immune. It did succeed the will saving throw. Okay, it just ran off. Right. Is that the actual dragon that we're hunting here with Greybor? Because that would mean that we're in a little bit of trouble. Maybe it's just a warning from the game to say, hey, you're not ready for this encounter right here. Which might be totally true. So we might skip Grimwood and head to Blackwater. But maybe we also need to deal with these. And the issue is with the recruitment, I'm getting forces which fit into the main army. So the main army is getting stronger, but my other two armies are not. Blackwater is a ruined settlement that used to belong to one of the clans of ancient Sarkoris, the Blackwater clan. There is not a single representative of the clan among the refugees who managed to escape from demonic invasion. Most probably the clan was destroyed completely. The loading screen looked very science fiction. Not look fantasy at all, and this kinda continues that feel. What is this? Is that electricity? Your defeat is certain, you will be overpowered, lay down your weapons. Resistance is futile, great. Surrender, voluntary modernization is less painful than the alternative. Oh, so... So we do go to combat immediately, great. The enemy augmented spellcaster possesses the regeneration ability. It's hard to kill them as they restore a portion of lost hit points each turn. In the description of a creature's regeneration ability, it's always specified how to neutralize it. For example, with a cold iron weapon, fire, or acid, when a creature receives the damage of the specified type, it loses the ability to regenerate for 1 round. You can learn this information by inspecting the creature. To neutralize this creature's regeneration, use this. A wand of Call Lightning. Do we have that? That is the augmented spellcaster. Okay. It's a bit hard to judge how difficult this combat is going to be. How about we do this? Let us get closer. Hit the light of the angels as usual.
Desna, guide my hand.
We'll see how much that regenerates. Grey Boar. Hit it with that.
It's your time to cease to exist.
Ember does not have electricity. Ember has other fun toys. Like that. Thank you, Ember. Alright, Grunt, what are you doing? You are trying to attack one of us, which is not very nice.
Press the attack.
Okay, Cauldar. Ooh, they have a good amount of hit points, apparently. Arushale, you are in melee with that thing, so
Make your peace.
try and get out of it. Oh, damn. He even hit Cauldar. That doesn't happen very often these days.
You're in my way.
Well, there we go.
Too late for apologies.
That was quite okay. Let's return the favor, Regil. And let's try and finish him off. Nope. Oh.
I will resist.
Okay, so we stay in combat, so we need to really kill that guy. So I'm guessing we need to call lightning on his ass, and we can only do that with Nenio, who is down currently, which is amazing. Let's try and heal Nenio.
Access. Yes.
That is something at least. Could you get up, Nenio? You can get up. Can you cast a spell? Okay, that worked. Now what do we got? We got people cleaning up, really? I see. Okay, so we can grab all of this. There is an access to the door's control. So it looks like these are automatons, or how do you call that? Gonna need to make a use magic device, but that's not gonna be easy. The gates before you look sturdy and well built. The metal doors are completely smooth and devoid of any keyholes or other locking mechanisms. Next to one of the doors is a small panel covered in symbols. Let's examine the gates. You quickly discover the joints and mechanical contraptions that serve to set the gates in motion. The doors themselves also reveal something interesting. What at first glance appeared to be a sheet of solid armor, upon closer inspection looks more like cloth. The armor is made from extremely fine gray fibers that have been very tightly and skillfully fitted together to create a single fabric. Judging by the material's unyielding hardness, this is the sky metal known as adamantine. However, the darker matte color suggests that it's more likely an alloy of adamantine and a type of steel called glowsite. Much cheaper substance, but also not quite as tough. You notice interspersions of yet another material among the gray fibers, flecks of pale green that appear more crystalline than metallic in structure. Okay, let's leave the gate by now. Let's try and not destroy it. How about we run in here? What on earth is going on here? This is so strange. So we have a conveyor belt that's going somewhere.
Let us be off.
This door at least opens. We have a defender there that seems to be...
I will defend my dream.
Augmented defender also has that same thing. Again, chain lightning. Do we actually have this wand? Well, the answer is yes, we do have the wand. But I'm thinking this is going to be
Prepare yourself. Disappear.
a bit of an issue, especially since we're already very wounded.
Kneel before me.
Yeah, to be honest, I don't think we're gonna continue over here. Alright, so we did manage to get through this battle, but the problem is with this regeneration stuff. I cannot equip the Wand of Lightning. I do have one, I cannot equip it, and it requires a skill check of DC 20. So I'm not quite sure, like, if I can do this with the current group, especially not if they're wounded like this. Plus, I only have 3 chain lightning spells with Nanio, and they're all used up. So, okay, so I actually had to reload even further for the simple reason that I could not get out of the building anymore since that door closed. Yeah, that happened. Interesting. Back in the times of Sarkoris, local valleys were full of fanes, shrines and temples dedicated to various gods and lesser deities. Even now their presence can be felt amidst these ruins. Okay, let's check out the sacred lands. A primal treant, wow. Welcome, my esteemed brother. The words of the treant sound more like the creaking of dead branches and the rustles of fallen leaves than they resemble human speech. You barely understand what he's saying. The shrine of simple truth is waiting for you. Come in and learn. Come in and gain. Who are you? I'm the guardian of the trial of the simple truth that is hidden in this shrine, the servant of Erastil, who annually lets the worthy ones in, the ones like you. I let in the initiated ones to... The path of wisdom is long, brother. Pass the trial, read the sacred tablet. Okay, what is that tablet? There's a tablet of Arestal stored inside the shrine. It contains a truth that only the initiated ones are allowed to learn. Truth is the reward for the righteous. Wisdom is the reward, the award. The Treant goes on mumbling something completely incoherent. You are obviously sick. Is there anything I can do to help? Sick, yes. The earth is sick. My roots are sick. What's wrong with me? The living tree moves his dry branches as if trying to look at himself from the outside. Something at my roots, there in the shrine, Arestal, it hurts so much. Poor tree, hold on a little longer, we'll try to heal you. We will, won't we? Okay, what's inside? You will learn after you go in, yeah, great. What I learned at the Blackwater clan is I couldn't get out anymore. There's a reason the gods brought you here to this sacred place. I know you are not one of the initiated, but still, I ask you past trial, someone has to. Okay. Is that not the way in? I'm confused. Or there is a dialogue option that you have to take to get in. Let me get back. Seems you're mistaking. Oh no, let me in. Okay, yeah, that's probably the dialogue action. After the gate closes behind you, after the gate closes, the only way remaining is forward. Okay, great. Reach the altar, learn the truth. Yeah, that's gonna go over well. I'm sure it will be no problem. Another gate that I cannot open again. Oh boy, it's puzzle time, people. Okay, so this is the end solution. Trying to get all of these sticking up. Now this is an extremely complicated puzzle. I had to look it up. I'll make a separate video on the solution, and then once that's ready, it will pop up here somewhere on the screen. But for now, let us check what's in this chest. There is a statue of Arestal and a Lilithu. Boo! A demoness appears out of thin air. Scared you, huh? Don't worry, I'm not planning on gobbling you up. If I was, I would have done it right away, as I did with all the others whose bones are scattered around this place. That wouldn't do me or you much good, so you better listen to my offer. What's the secret this shrine has been keeping? Talking about this? The demon looks at the statue of Arestal with contempt. Tablet on the pedestal is disfigured by claw markings to the point where it's impossible to read what used to be written there. Truth be told, I don't remember any longer. Some platitude just like this horned simpleton likes it. Wash your hands before eating, or maybe don't piss into the wind. Trust me, you didn't miss anything at all. Don't get upset. If you do as I say, you can still gain something. Who are you exactly? A complete idiot, that's what I am. The demon angrily kicks the bones scattered under our hooves. When the invasion had just started, I snuck into this shrine, disguised as a druid, then waited. At first everything went well, those fools came here to undertake some trial and ended up in my stomach, but then the druids stopped coming, and I realized I was stuck here. The damn tree just doesn't protect the entrance, it also maintains a spell over the labyrinth, to stop those who undergo the test from cheating, I guess. I've been stuck here for years now, sitting on a pile of bones. A royal screw-up is what I call it. What are you proposing? Go out and destroy the tree, burn it, chop it, you know the drill. Set me free, and I'll reward you with something more substantial than the moldy pearls of a bumpkin's god wisdom. I don't think so. Begone, you disgusting fiend. No, stop, it hurts, it hurts!
We will be victorious.
Oh great, yeah, it starts off with a critical hit. Exactly the way I like it. We got my party members outside, but they're not gonna do much, I guess. So let me smite this Lilith too. At least I do some good damage as well. What's the point? Can we get in here? Because otherwise I totally don't see the reason why we would suddenly go to the complete party in this combat. It makes no sense whatsoever if we cannot open that door. Yeah, that makes no sense. That door... Oh, that door is open. I see, okay.
We won't falter.
Alright, Lilith 2. Yeah, Grey Boar, you are never gonna get there. Treant is looking around thinking like, what are these dumbasses doing? And he's totally right. Although I think I should be able to get rid of this Lilith 2 with Cauldar alone. Oh, look at this. Look at the length that Regil has. Well, not the length, but the distance he can cover. Look at the length of Regil. Okay, level 2, what do you got? Ooh, that's another critical hit.
Strike with all your might.
Yeah, Grey Boar, you know. See if we can get Ember in there somewhere nearby to cast a spell, but I somehow doubt it. Alright, Regil, run in here. See if he can do something from there actually. This might be a bit too far to shoot from, I guess.
We can do it.
Why am I getting only one attack? That's what I'm wondering. I should have multiple attacks. Okay, let's see. We still cannot shoot it. Apparently. Nope.
I will resist.
Okay. That is fine so far. Let me do a little bit of healing here. Whack it again. Oh, now we have... When I complain about it, we get multiple attacks. Okay. That is something, I guess. I need to complain more. It's that easy.
Retreat is not an option.
Alright, Reg'll steal the kill.
Prepare yourself.
Almost. Okay, maybe I can finish her off with Cauldar. Look at that.
Won't falter.
There we go. Nice. Well done, Cauldar.
I stand ready.
Let's open that up. Let's see what we get. We get a bunch of scrolls. Okay. Let's see, let's speak with the Treant, see what happens.
Let us be off.
Let's hope this heals him somehow. The Treant creaks with sadness, slightly swaying from side to side. Dark tar oozes from the hollows of his eyes like tears. You've destroyed the pest. The poison is leaving my roots. Starting to remember. Days of blood and fire, days of rage and despair. Sarkoris, my beautiful green Sarkoris, you are no more. I can clearly see that the tablet that I was supposed to guard is broken now, so why am I still here? For whom do I keep guarding this desecrated shrine and its lost truth? You don't hurt any more, good trees? See, I told you it'd help you. I thank you for helping me, esteemed brother. Take this. You've gained the Rastal's secret knowledge, but you have still passed the... Oh, you haven't gained the Rastal's secret knowledge, but you still have passed the trial and earned your rewards. The Treant breaks off a twig from his crown and whispers a prayer over it. As you watch, the gnarled piece of wood turns into a magical item. And we gain a wand of cure moderate wounds. Okay. What secret did the shrine keep? I don't know, for I am not an initiated one, I'm just a guardian whose duty it was to open the door for those seeking initiation. On the tablet in the shrine, words of wisdom were inscribed, ones that the stag god revealed to his loyal followers. Now that the tablet is broken and everyone who read it is long dead, but our god did not abandon us, I can feel that. He will return to his ravaged sanctuary. Perhaps a day will come when his lost wisdom will no longer be forgotten. Tell me about yourself. My acorn was planted here when the builders broke the ground to build a shrine. I grew along with its walls. We are one, the servants of Erastil, posted here to guard its wisdom. Weak, tired, unworthy servants who failed their mission. But still, thanks to you, we survived. Thanks to you, we still have hope of serving our god once again someday. What are you gonna do next? It's time for me to sleep. Slumber will heal me. I will sleep and dream of beautiful green Sarkoris till the day when the demons are gone and I open my eyes to see it reborn anew. Farewell, follow your path, and may all Deadeye keep you safe on your journey. Alright, we got the demon army close now. So let us... oh, we don't have any movement points left. What do we got? A Nulfashni, we got Cultist Mages, and we got Frog. Can we kill that big one? We can. We can kill the Vrok, and now we only have to deal with the mages. And hopefully they don't cast too much crazy stuff at us. I'm not gonna reach them with the rest of the troops. Oh, we could with these. Well, there we go. Another army defeated. And we can recruit again. Alright, the calculations of Pelura Stargazers have been studied. Does that unlock something? We can strengthen the chain of command. Yes, we finally need to do that. The war wears soldiers down and defeatist attitudes sink in order to reinforce the discipline, the Commander's Staff Council must look for new solutions. Let us do that. Nidal, the land of necromancers and followers of Sant Catan, is a nation of ill repute, but the demon invasion poses a threat even to them. The news that a contingent of Nidalese forces is on its way to Drezen has caused a scandal in the capital. If we refuse their help, we get 100 energy points. And if we let them stay and serve in the army, we get 30 light cavalry. Yeah, we don't really need the cavalry. Go back home, Nidal. Commander's fastidiousness in the choice of his allies gave his reputation a boost. Several churches worshipping gods of good made a large donation to the Crusader cause. Alright. Sosiel needs to talk. We are gonna skip one day here. And now, oh, we can actually do a new one. This is something I would like to do, a bastion to a fortress. Is that the correct one? Bastion to fortress. Outpost to bastion, yes, bastion to fortress. Let us issue that decree, that takes 14 days. Bladesmith that has arrived in Drezen is impressed by the axe filled with Rovagug's power. He wishes to make some improvements to the relic and suggests tempering it through one of the techniques known to him. We can temper it in the blood of wild predators, that makes it the executioner of evil. While wielding this +2 radiant weapon, whenever you confirm a critical hit, you absorb part of magical essence, dispelling one random spell up to 5th level on the target. We can harden it in sacred poisons. While you're wielding this +2 corrosive burst weapon, you have a +3 bonus to attack rolls when performing an attack of opportunity. Critical threat range is doubled. If you successfully land an attack of opportunity, the enemy must pass a fortitude saving throw or become paralyzed. That is only with attacks of opportunity though. We can harden it in mountain winds. Once per encounter, whenever the wielder of this +2 weapon is paralyzed, staggered, stunned, petrified or entangled, they suffer the weapon's damage and immediately remove such effect. Yeah, no. I think this is the best. Whenever you confirm a critical hit, absorb part of magical essence. I mean, also it's not a constant effect or anything, but it makes more sense than the other two, in my opinion. Many legends tell of heroes' weapons acquiring magical powers after touching the blood of monsters. The axe might possess the dark seal of the destroyer, but this weapon can also serve a good cause. The bladesmith took the weapon and went to the wastelands to slaughter wild monsters and harden the blade with their blood. When the blade began to shine like the sun in a looking glass and its mere touch drank the life from monsters, the bladesmith returned and ceremoniously presented the commander with a cleansed weapon. I'm guessing we are going to go back now to the capital so that we can talk to Sosiel and do this council, and that will be the end of this episode. Alright, we found Sosiel painting something. Sosiel is drawing a fortress on a hill with solid walls, looming towers and knights bearing banners marching towards the gate. You don't realize it first, but you have seen this place before. The cleric's gift has rendered the lost chapel almost unrecognizable. Good afternoon, Commander. How can I help you? Now that you know that your brother used to be a Hell Knight, what do you think about that? I've always despised these people, but when my brother left the path of service to the goddess, he made a place for himself among them. He did a lot of good, it seems. I don't know what to think. Perhaps I shouldn't have put Trevor on a pedestal. Perhaps I shouldn't have treated those knights so poorly. You see, I was quite fervent in my beliefs as a boy. I thought the teachings of the goddess had already revealed to me all the truths I should know. Now I realize I didn't know a thing, but the world around me or myself. Perhaps this war will chew me up the same way it did Trevor. Perhaps this example will keep me from breaking. Oh, okay. So it triggers in the throne room. Alright. Aren't you tired of your endless work? Take a break from your righteous labors and let's go for a walk. I want to draw a couple of studies for your portrait. You standing proudly against the background of the city you saved. Is it me or are you up to something? Sosiel's smile grows even more mysterious. Come with me and you'll see. You're really gonna paint my portrait? Of course. Can't think of a more worthy model. Alright. It's time to cheat on Daeran once again. You and Sosiel stroll around the city, searching for the best spot for sketching. Here, perhaps? No, this won't work. Awful background. Doesn't suit you at all. What else have you been drawing lately? Portraits, mostly. Knights, soldiers, priests, prisoners, masons, refugees. People full of hope, people full of rage. People so numb with grief they cannot speak. So many people pass before our eyes every day. If I could, I'd paint every single person in the city, so none of their faces would ever be forgotten. Can you tell me where we're going? What makes you think we're going somewhere in particular? We're just walking around the city looking for a place that will inspire the artist and emphasize the beauty of the model. Maybe you can draw me right here, yeah, under the banner. Oh, look at that, maybe here? No, the light is wrong. I want the background to suit you. I want it to be perfect. Ah, this is the perfect place. Stand over there, please. Oh man, what is this? As soon as you stand where Sosiel indicated, the cleric signals to someone out of sight. An unseen orchestra begins to play. Overwhelmed by the sound of trumpets and violins, you feel something light and fragrant start to rain down upon you. An actor dressed as an angel sits on a wall above your head, taking handfuls of flower petals from a large tub and sprinkling them over you. Oh boy. Cauldar, you are a hero and a leader to many. Some of us are lucky to call you a friend and a brother in arms, but I want you to know you mean so much more to me. My goddess encourages us to seek beauty in everything we do, in our appearance, deeds and thoughts. I do not think she will condemn me if I say I found perfection we extol in our hymns to her. Found it in you. Aww. Of all the mortals in our imperfect world, you are the most beautiful. I understood this from the first time I saw you. Now I kneel before you and ask you most humbly to allow me to be with you. My heart is yours, if only you'll take it. Whoop-de-doop-de. For trying to act out a romantic scene, why are you wearing so many clothes? I have to take that one. Sosiel is deeply flustered. He can't find the words and simply stares at you, trying to decipher your reaction to his passionate confession. Of course I'll be with you. Come on, Sosiel. You touch Sosiel's soft lips and he kisses you clumsily but eagerly and passionately. You lose track of time until you finally pull away and he whispers in your ear, I was so frightened you would reject me. Yeah, why don't we go back to my quarters and spend some time together? I'm sure Daeran won't mind. Maybe he'll join. We can do a threesome. Just like that? Perhaps we shouldn't rush. I would like it to be beautiful. Besides, still haven't sketched you. We don't have time for that. We're at war. We could be killed tomorrow. I want you here and now. Yeah. Sosiel follows you on unsteady legs, blushing profusely. There we go. It's probably gonna result in even more flowers in the throne room here. Commander, permission to report? We are short on soldiers. Any elation from taking Drezen is long gone. We now face the harsh reality of a drawn-out war. What was sufficient for an expeditionary force won't cut it for a proper army that needs to hold the territories around Drezen and still advance forward. Now we've dealt with the weary and replenished our officer crops, yeah. We probably replenished the crops too. We need more troops. I suggest we write a letter to Mendev and ask Her Majesty for a new draft. Will take some time, a long time, to be perfectly honest, but it's the most reliable option we have. Mendev is already giving everything it can spare to this war. I say we ask our priests to be more active with their preaching in other lands. Let them inspire more people to volunteer. A regular draft may not be enough. We have one permanently in effect as it is. We should suggest that the Crown recruit all who lost everything in the attack on Canabras and other cities. Instead of meager state-issued meals for these orphans and homeless refugees, they'll get army rations, pair of boots and a spear. Not the best solution for them, they won't be the best soldiers for us. Still, we've plenty of material to sift through and forge into solid combatants. Yeah, you won't get far on sheer enthusiasm. Fortunately, we have good coin to dress it up. Everyone who's ready to fight for lofty ideals is already here. It's time to call on those who would fight for gold. What about the troublemakers from the Wary? Do they criticize us still? Negative. Ever since you took those measures, we haven't heard a word from them. After your changes within the officers' ranks, the command staff is showing nothing but loyalty. Good. So, what do we got? We can grab recruitment growth for trainable units increases by 7% for 20 days. Recruitment growth for trainable units increases by 20% for 14 days. The number of available mercenary units increases by 1 for 14 days. It's not really very interesting. Recruitment growth for trainable units increases by 10%. Yeah, 20%, so that's what we're gonna grab. Rachel will draft the victims. Very well, I will see to the plan's execution at once. Thank you, Commander. I will report on the measures we implement and their results in due time. I'll call for the Council to be reconvened if we encounter any further difficulties. Oh, what? Sex with Sosiel was interrupted by this meeting? Really? Oh, that is so funny. It was as if I never lived before we met. You created a whole new world for me. Okay. Well, with that new world created, I'm gonna put a cut in the video. If you're enjoying the content, hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you want to follow along. Thanks a lot for watching, and I will see you in the next episode.